has come. It has happened. I am officially a Twitch affiliate. I can get subs, I can do emotes, I can do whatever I want. I own this chat. Pretty much nothing's gonna change. I just have a sub sound now, and you can give me money if you want to. Otherwise, it's business as usual around here. So I went out and we got some drinks last night. I ate a bunch. We played with a bunch of cats, and I got a bunch of cat hair up my nose. And I slept until like 1. So I didn't prepare too much. So I figured I'd go easy since it's an affiliate stream, and now I don't have to worry too much. It's not true. I'm still gonna worry. But we're gonna go kind of easy. I'm gonna make a bunch of candy. So the idea for this sketch right now is I'm going to have these little tubs all over the screen, little plastic bins. We're just going to dump a bunch of candy in there. So we're just going to be making kind of random candy, talking. If I have to fix any things for affiliate, we'll fix some stuff. It's just going to be kind of a chill, whatever stream. We're not going to think too hard about it. So without further ado, I'm just going to go ahead and put on my not copywritten music, and we'll start going. We'll go ahead and make sure that it's on shuffle, and I'll turn the volume up just a little bit just to give you guys a little peek of what's going on. Make sure I can still hear myself. There we go. And yeah, we're good. So I'm sure there'll be much talk about affiliate and all that sort of stuff. Not that there's that much to talk about, but we'll just keep it light for the time being. What are we working on? We are making a bunch of candy. So let's start with the classic. The classic candy. We got nerds, which are just blender rocks that have bright colors and shine on them. But I'm going to mix them with something that everybody really likes, which is the soot sprite candy. So I'm going to try and find a happy medium between these two. This is going to be a number 1 for us. I imagine I'm going to be decimating this quite a bit. I don't think I want this to have super high geometry because obviously I'm going to be working on this forever. So let's do an icosphere of 4. Now we'll go really high. We'll go 5, and I'll bring it back down with the decimate like I said I would. So let's do this. I'm already getting pretty distracted. We're going to go ahead and call these just the candies. And it's like I've never used Blender before. Raw candy. Let's do that. So what shall I call these? We'll call these sugar stars. Because that's exactly what they are. They're little sugar stars. Alright. How do we want to do this? I think we want to make them pretty star-like, but then I think we want to warp them, kind of crunch them down into a size. So let's do that. I'm going to go ahead and extrude along normals like that. That might be way too much. Proportionate. Yeah, that's absolutely disgusting. Let's not do that. We'll do it like this. And I'm going to try and give it more of a shape. We want a really weird shape. Ooh, I kind of like that. I can round that end out. With that, I'm going to say 0.35, and that is our man. I might even say a little bit more than that. Let's go 0.4, and let's up this to 0.5. Right? Look at that. I'll just round that little bit at the end off. Don't worry. So if I just repeat this a couple of times and we make it, and then I'm going to warp it a little bit later. We got a little candy. Look at this. It works perfect. It sort of looks like, there's a Pokemon. I'm trying to remember what it is. It's like a star in a stone, and it's got really weird, like, swirly eyes. I'm trying to remember what it is. It's not Cosmog. That's the one that I'm thinking of off the top of my head, but it's not that. Hey, there we go. Look at that. That already looks like a candy. And it's a little rough, a little uneven. That's definitely what we want. I could sit and make like a few of these and kind of randomize their placement, but it's so small, I think I don't care. I think I don't care at all. So we're going to keep it like this. Instead of rounding it out using sculpt, let me round it out like this. It's like 0.3 times 5. Ooh, it makes little points though. I don't love that. Why is it doing that? Now, just experimenting for a second. I want to see if I can solve this problem without, like, redoing everything. If I dissolve edges... Oh, absolutely. That's exactly what we want. So I'm going to hit R. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Dissolving edges and dissolving faces and stuff is always kind of mystical to me. Because sometimes you do it and it just, like, combines things together, or it takes quads and turns them into tris, but it still has quad geometry, and it's just like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? So it's nice to not have to think about that. All right. Look at this beautiful little piece of candy. I want to eat it. I think I will copy this when I end up mushing it together. Let's get rid of these guys. I already know what they look like. Got it saved in my brain. I've watched enough Spirited Away in my life. Is that all of them? I feel like that was a little quick. How did I get all of them? Am I the world's fastest 3D modeler? What the heck? What's happening? Okay, we're done. Cool. Never mind. So, let's go ahead and we'll call you Sugar Star A. We'll grab you, copy you, and we'll call you Sugar Star B. And we'll call you Sugar Star C. There we go. Everybody's here. Whole big happy family. Whatever. Bada boom. Bada boom. We're upside down. Let's get right side up. And we'll shade you smooth, and we'll shade you smooth, and we'll shade you smooth. And we're good. Okay, let's mess these guys up a little bit. I think the way to properly mess them up is to rotate them in some weird, funky ways. Just get them extremely strange. There we go. Now they're all in different orientations, and now we're going to grab just one and edit. And I don't know what I'm doing. Shrink flatten is the thing that sticks out of my mind most prominently. But I also like this. There we go. That makes it pretty... That's a neutral change. We're going to call that a really neutral change. That one's done. You're done. B is done. C? What do we want to do to you? What do we want to do to you? I'm sure there's a modifier that I could use that would do some stuff, but I'm just not super confident on it. The heck is this? Whoa! Why didn't I know this existed? This would have helped me so much. Oh, what? Oh, man, that's like an insta array. Okay, next time. Next time I need to remember that. That's huge. What is that called? Steps? Dang, dude. I never knew about that. Alright. Whoa. Chill, bud. Okay, this one, new idea. Let's grab half of it. Like that. Is that the whole? Yep, that's everything. And then we're going to do that thing that we just did. And I'm going to go in here. And then we're going to grab the whole thing. And we're going to average. Like that. And that's going to be our really gross, weird looking one. That's the one that you get and you're kind of like, what happened in the factory? Yo, it looks perfect. Oh, I love it. Okay, cool. So we got a pretty neutral one. We got this one and now this one. I actually don't hate it looking the way that it looks right now. I think this could be fine as is. Let's sit and think here for a sec. Correct UVs. No. Did I just crash my computer? No. Okay, well I'm going to take this moment to save. Because, what? Should have saved a long time ago. We're going to go to Plaza. This is in our kids rave that we made a couple of streams ago, and I'm going to call this Candy. Probably could give it a better title, but I'm terrible at titling things. I'm just going to give this a really light edit, same as before. Really, really small. It's fine. It'll do just fine. It'll hold its shape well enough. If anything, I could actually also probably average it a little bit more to make it a little bit less spiky. And that'll create enough visual distinction between all of them. And there you go. That's your 3. When I start randomizing color and stuff, you will not be able to tell the difference. There is no way you'll know that there's a difference. So, what's next? So those are my sugar stars. My combination of nerds and little soot sprite candy bobs, whatever. Let's go ahead and cut that. And I can cut all of you. And next, what are we working on? I have a gummy bear. I'm staring at the gummy bear right now. I don't want to make the gummy bear yet. That's going to be kind of the big one for me. I'm going to start making... Let's make a peppermint. Peppermint's like the easiest thing on earth. It's going to be impossible to texture, but it's going to be very easy to make. Peppermint! Okay. You're literally as easy as it gets, my man. We're going to make a cylinder. I'm going to squish this bad boy on down. I mean, you're telling me, right? This thing's already done. We get in here, we do a subsurface. We do a 2. I come in here, I go edit, and I put a single loop cut around the edge, and we're done. We got a peppermint, right? Like, that took no effort. I suppose if I want to be crazy, I can edit it, make it a little asymmetrical. Let's go crazy. Let's go crazy. Okay, so I'm going to grab front face, hello? Front face, back face. And we're going to just put a little bit of a dip on it. And now, I mean, that's it. So what I want to do is edit. I'm going to grab a point, pull it back ever so slightly, proportion based on connected. And we're just going to kind of jank it a little bit. So all we're doing is we're just making it, no, what? All we're doing is just making, come on, what was that? Oh, I can't click. There we go. All we're doing is just kind of making weird rough edits to this thing to make it kind of look a little bit more seamless. And it'll fit really well together once we actually throw it in a bin too. Okay. I think I would like to grab these 2 points and squish them together a little bit. Proportion using connected and lower it. That might be too much. That's a little exaggerated. You don't ever get one that's that bad unless somebody's already sucked on it. Okay. Oh, man, I'm feeling extra crazy. I'm going to do it. It's a dumb idea. It's not worth it. It's not even interesting. But I'm just going to do this. And I'm going to go ahead and grab this guy. Actually, we've been focusing on that edge a lot. Let's go to that side. We're just going to make a little crinkle. Is it stupid? Is it overthinking the whole thing way too much? Yeah. This was not needed, but I did it. Actually, I should proportion that. It's a little hard. So we'll do it like that, and we'll proportion using just a slight little bit. I'm actually going to proportion using a sharp. I think that'll hold its shape a little bit better. 0.3. Okay. There we go. Now you got a little divot. I mean, it looks like nothing, right? But that's kind of the point. You want things to look really subtle. Subtlety is the name of the game, man. Subtlety is what makes the world go round. Look at that. That's not bad at all. Okay, perfect. So this is going to be our peppermint. And I just realized I messed up and I didn't finish the sugar stars. So I'm going to go back and finish them. So open these guys back up. All right, we want to go ahead and decimate you a lot. Wow, that actually did a lot for us. I understand decimating is probably not the best idea in the world, but... is there a better way than decimate? Actually, I'm going to take my own advice as I'm saying it. If I unsubdivide, literally nothing happens. Okay, no, it has to be decimate. All right. There's not a simplify, is there? Don't think so. Is there a simplify in edit? Hold on, let's learn a little bit. Simplify. Isn't there a simplify? I'm pretty sure there is. I'm like so certain that there is a simplify in here somewhere. I guess not. Decimate it is. Okay. We'll go with the shotgun approach. Okay, so I'm going to give you 0.15. I mean, 800 is still a pretty high amount for such simple geometry. 500 I can live with. But I think we can go even better. Let's hit apply. Let's go to edit. And then we want to face tries to quads using pretty big cuts, I would say. And honestly, that should be just fine. Once we shade that up, like, I don't think it's going to be a big deal. Is it as beautiful as it used to be? No, but this isn't like a high fidelity project. I'm not running this on like a ray traced graphics card, blah, 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 whatever. So this will be fine. I might go ahead and shrink it down just a little bit. Yeah, that'll be fine. I could sit and clean that up, and I might sit and clean that up. We'll see. Let's do the same thing to you. You are 0.1, which brings you down to 500. That actually looks really good. That looks much better than that one. I might just take this one then and just use this one. I think it looks better because it's already squashed, and this one was spikier. That could be a big part of it. All right, let's go ahead and tries to quads you, and that's the wrong one, and tries to quads you. Good geometry. Good geometry. Good geometry. Looking great, bud. We'll try them all and we'll see. Maybe I'll toss one out. I don't know. Whoever knows. This guy, 5,000? Nah, meet 500. All right. And we'll hit apply. And I'll go to edit. And we'll do the exact same thing as always to you. So, final verdict is you have 300 300 is very doable. 300, slightly more 300. 300, and about the same. Perfect. You guys are great. You look great. You're looking lovely. One thing that I dislike about making candy, having made it for 20 minutes now, is all this stuff is going to be the same color. I'm going to have to get kind of funky with the colors, I think. Candy just looks the same. It's all like identical to each other. It's pretty boring. Alright, let's go ahead and give ourselves a really easy one. Like, I'm actually realizing how easy this is. Okay. Oh, man. Oh, gosh, this is going to be so hard. Oh, my God. Look at it. There we go. It's done. Oh, my goodness me. Okay, cool. So that's Arid's Extreme. I'm going to go ahead and bevel it. It deserves a bevel. It deserves some attention. Oh, not that way. Let's not use that face. And let's not use that face. Because usually, in my experience... Oh, wow. That does not want to work. Instead, if I subsurface it... Yeah, I thought that would happen. Let's just bevel in here, right? That top bit really doesn't want to comply now, does it? Oh, there we go. Hey! Perfect. That's exactly what we want. Angle, we'll do 90... 15... is it beveling everything, or is it just beveling that edge? It looks like it's only beveling that edge. Which, that's a shame. Okay, you know what? I will do a subdivision. I understand I'm a broken record. I understand this is dumb. But, it makes sense to me, and I'm gonna do it. So we're gonna do 2. I'm gonna grab both of them. Can you select specific edges in edit mode for bevel? I could if I was using this bevel, but my normals are messed up, and I'm just trying to shotgun this thing out. But I can do this. And I mean, that looks great. I could even come a little bit higher up and really, like, square it off. Yeah, this'll work. You won't even notice. And once I put it in the actual, like, setup that I'm working in, I'm going to soft body physics this, and it's just going to crumple in on itself. Oh! Oh. Oh. That actually means that I have to do something. My bad. If it has soft body physics, I have to give it geometry. Wasn't thinking about that. Let's give it 10. That's enough. I kind of don't care too much. We'll do 12, sure. And that rounds it out even more. That makes it pretty nice. Or, better yet, what if I got rid of those? And instead I do this, 12, 15. And we'll call that about it. If I grab them and I do this, all's well. Yeah, perfect. Okay, cool. That's how we're gonna do it. And now it can crumple. I'm a little bit worried that we've made a lot of geometry for seemingly no reason. Like, I'll check the geometry right now. Let's do that. Okay, so you're gonna be called... I'm gonna call this tape. Your tape. I know tape is a stupid word for it, but I'm gonna call it tape. Okay, so tape it is, and I'm gonna go ahead and hit apply on the subsurface just so I can go to decimate, and it's 1,000. Yikes. 1,000's a lot for something that's like so silly and not important. You're going to be able to see edges, so I can't really use a plane, although I'd like to use a plane. I can reverse back to the subsurface at any point. Oh. Oh, we can simplify this a lot, actually. Oh, yeah, yeah. Boom. Easy. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. In fact, I'll do 1 and 1. 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 1. And to the best of my understanding, this should bring it down to probably about 600. And that would do pretty well by my standards, I think. I think it's an odd number. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think I hit an odd number. All right, that's fine. Dissolve those edges. Right, who cares? If it's a little off-center, that's fine. Asymmetry is actually good for a design like this. And now I look at the sides, and the sides look all right. And I look at the center, and I kind of want the center to stay the same. So I'm thinking like that. Let's just check it like this. We'll leave it like this, and we'll say, what is this equal? 600. Oh, the math. Oh, my math is on point. Okay. 600 is actually really doable. I'm not going to think about it any more than that. That's exactly what we want. Period. Done. Problem solved. Okay. So that's our tape. Tape done. I guess it's gummy bear time, unless I got something else. I do have something else. We're going to save gummy bear for last. Gummy bear is the last one, because we're going actually really fast. I told myself this was going to be a slow stream. I said I was going to chill out. I was not going to work super hard. And here I am hustling, as per the norm. Okay, so this is going to be pretty hard, I think. How are we going to do this? I think we make it just the same way we made the sushi. Which is kind of gross to think about, but does make sense. Okay, so let's just do one at a time. I'm going to start with the easiest one. We're going to start with that little blueberry or whatever that is. So, to the best of my understanding, this should be easy. It should be... It should be a cylinder, right? Sure, it'll be a cylinder. We'll keep it just like this. I think it should be less than this, but I'm not sure. I'm having a hard time picturing this in my head. Oh gosh, oh gosh. I see exactly how we have to do this, and I hate it. Okay, so we got to make an odd cylinder. Oh, how are we going to do this? Let's go back to 32. Whoa, hello. Let's go back to 32. And I think I just want to rotate it on its y-axis? Or z? That's not a rotation. That was moving at 90. Oh, gosh. This is going to be... I'm not loving this. Okay, hold on. Oh, I can live with this. And is it the same on that side? It is. Perfect. We've done it. We've done it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the camera. Camera doesn't need to exist. And we'll go into edit. Actually, before edit, let's get the dimensions correct on here. There's our little ring, and we'll make it nice and small. And then I'll go here and we'll go into edit, X-ray, vertices right there. And I should be able to just go like that. Yeah, basically. Looks about right. We'll put it in like that. Say that's fine. Okay. Now we grab ourselves a little bit more. Okay, now this part is kind of critical, and I'm not sure if I'm going to do it correctly. So we're just going to go for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I'm going to poke each of these. Actually, let's poke them individually. Not sure. Let me try poking it before I do this. Let's do a poke. So both of them have been poked. And now we grab them again. And now we should be able to inset little bits into them. Nope, that doesn't work. I suppose theoretically it doesn't matter. I could just do this. And I could retopo it the way that I want to retopo it. It just doesn't feel very clean to do it like this. Let's do it like that. So if I go like this... What the heck? Why is it sideways? Oh, this is going to kill me. Who knew this was going to be the hardest one? I thought this one was going to be easy. Okay, this should be fine. And now we look to poke it, and that's bad. And again, it's not straight. Oh, it's because we messed up our faces. That's why. That's fine. I can live with that, actually. So we're going to connect some faces across from one another. And if I do this correctly, I think we should have pretty good symmetry going on here. Because we're either going to end on an odd or an even number. Okay, there's an odd. Yep, just like that. And let me go ahead and grab you and dissolve you. And now, moment of truth, ba-ba-da-ba, we jet. Yeah, that works. That's technically correct. And then we will merge you at center, merge you at center, and we're set. Oh, I should have mirrored it. I'm so dumb. Okay, whatever. Whatever. This is therapy. We're just thinking about life. We're just doing stuff, you know? We're thinking, hey, we got affiliate, and that probably means absolutely nothing in the grand scheme of things, but it's nice that it happened. I made a bunch of new Twitch assets. I set up sub sounds. We did all sorts of cool stuff today. So, you know, life's looking good, man. For anybody that's on the Discord, I made a new scheduling system that'll show you when I stream because I'm a little bit chaotic when it comes to my streaming schedule. So I decided just to simplify everything I could. Okay, check this out. We got both of these. This is where we make or break this whole thing. I'm going to pull you up. We're going to proportion. Actually, what the heck was that? We're gonna grab all 3 of these because we want to maintain this shape really well, I think. In fact, I will grab even these guys. Even these guys. That should be about right. And then we'll pull them up. That seems about right to me. And if we know what we're doing, we're going to hit square. And then we're going to just slowly creep out until we get exactly what we want. So 4.4 it is. And I mean, that looks exactly like it. It looks good. Oh, look at that. We've done it. We've made a candy. So much effort for what is probably not an important little thing at all. I'm sort of inclined to try and fix the topology on the top here, but I'm going to do that later because I want to not do that on stream. So that's that. We're going to go ahead and move this guy to the side. We're going to call you Blueberry Candy. You will be our blueberry. And it only gets harder from here. Oh gosh, these look awful. How am I going to do this? Okay. This little beet, or this little like strawberry guy is probably more important than this one. Let's do that one. If I grid fill and then I subdivide, hey, there's a thought. Grid fill, subdivide. Let's do that. So I'm going to grab a cylinder. And it is decently like that. Okay. I want to go ahead and go into edit mode. I want to grab this top surface and delete it. Bottom surface, delete it. I want to grab all of you. And we're going to Control F, grid fill. Oh, look at him. He's gorgeous. Control F. Actually, wait. Nope. Chill. Let's use our big old brains and let's think about this for a second. We're going to come in a little bit and then we're going to do it. Got to use the big boy brain. Okay, so now we will Control F and grid fill. And Control F and grid fill. And I could just stop right there and raise them and make them look weird, but I think subdividing is very important here. So I'm going to go ahead and grab all of this. And I guess we'll do the same to the bottom. I'm kind of freaking out. I don't know my commands super well for selecting, so I'm like trying my best not to deselect what I'm working on. Okay, so if I subdivide one more time, that's a lot of geometry. That's actually really bad topology too, but it's actually not bad. Okay. So the goal is just to not mess up the seam. So the seam has to stay still. We can't move it. So check this out. We're just going to grab a random point and we're going to pop you up and we're going to proportion. Hello? I cannot click proportion today. And we're going to use sphere and we're going to decrease it a lot. So 0.2. That'll do. 0.2, and then we're going to go back to inverse square. Oh, okay. This is gonna be a real day, isn't it? 0.2. Proportion inverse. Okay, we'll just stick to smooth, I think. Oh, come on. Oh, this is gonna kill me. This is actually going to kill me. I'm gonna lose my mind today. That is usable by my standards. Oh, this is gonna be impossible. How am I gonna do this? You know what? I'm overthinking it. I need to do this in a different way. I don't love doing it like this, but this is how we're gonna do it. Get rid of our subdivisions. Get rid of the face. Just like that. Okay, we're back to here. We're back to neutral. Now, I'm going to make a new object. It's going to be an icosphere of... I cannot click, man. That means I need to lower the DPI on my mouse, I think. I keep my DPI really high. Just something I've always done. But if I'm having this much trouble, I think I should chill out a little bit. Okay, so theoretically, all I should have to do now is grab a point, proportionate, let's say 0.15. And that works out pretty well for us. If I can find a way to combine these guys together, I will. But I don't know if that's in the cards. Actually looks really good. Okay, so this one needs to come down. Negative 0.15. Use the exact same proportion as earlier, which was just that, right? Look at this. You know, this'll do. We could grab the whole thing, I think, and round it out just a little bit, but otherwise, it looks pretty good. Yeah, this'll do just fine. It'll sell the idea, I think. Keeping it consistent, I think, is the annoying part. It's a little gross looking. But par for the course, I guess. Okay, so that's our strawberry candy. Now let's make an orange slice, and we can use that for orange, lemon, and lime. Because I'm lazy. Okay, so this will be strawberry border. And this will be strawberry. You two are done. Get out of here. I don't want to see you anymore. Okay, little lemon wedge. How are we going to make this? Oh gosh, this one looks tough. It's a half crescent. Maybe a little bit more than a half crescent. So we're going to poke a cylinder. And then we're going to make a seam on it. Got it. So I'm going to go cylinder. We're going to make it real skinny. Hello? I thought I said edit. Okay, there we go. We will poke it. And then we will grab everything on one side. Let's see here. That's not really what I expected to happen. Let's do it again. Just like this. Perfect. So I come back to reality, and we say, how far do we want it to go? Well, does that look good? It does. One more. Does that look good? It looks really good. Let's do it like that. So all I have to do now is just reattach things, and I think we're set. Right? Just like this. That's a lemon wedge. Now, I could try to gradiate some lines in it. Actually, it might do it automatically for us. Hold on. Watch this. If I come in here and I add a subdivision, yeah, it just does it automatically. I don't have to think about it. So all I have to do is just sit and fix the geometry a little bit. So let me add 2 of those. And then I'm going to grab you all the way to you. Not that way. And then we're going to extrude these along normals out just a little bit. I think I might be inclined to grab that and this one and pull them separate just a little bit like that. And then we'll grab you and you. Yep, that works. And then we'll Shift E. Same thing here. We will Shift E. It's a little too hard, I think. Let me see what that looks like in... That's a little hard. Zero. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm having trouble imagining this one. I think that's going to have to do it. We'll do it like that. So I'm going to grab all of these and Shift E them down to just 0 or -1, I guess. What? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, sure. That's an orange slice. I mean, you see that. You know what you're looking at. That's fine. It's a little weird looking. And there's actually a good amount of these guys here. And if we even bring it down a little bit, that's not going to be a problem at all. Yeah, it looks perfect. Cool. So we've done it. We have made ourselves a nice little orange slice. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. We can keep that. So that's orange, lime, and lemon all done. We got a blueberry, full stop, and then we got a strawberry, full stop. It'll do. It'll do. I'm not thinking about it any longer. This guy probably needs to be big. He looks big. Okay, so we're going to call you Orange. What up, Simo? Welcome. I don't know if you noticed, there's something special going on today. All right, I'm going to go ahead and maybe try and bevel the end of this a little bit, just to kind of separate it from the other one. You know what? I hate to say it. I think I'm just going to subsurface it. I don't want to think too much about it. I'm going to have to sit and like rethink a lot of my geometry later. So if you look at the bottom of the chat box right now, you'll notice that there's a new little function because I'm officially an affiliate. We did it. We finally hit the mark. It only took forever. Hey, thank you. Appreciate that. It only took 6 months, you know. It was a very important 6 months, I would say. I learned a lot about everything during those 6 months. What a strange 6 months of my life. Even off stream, what a strange 6 months of my life. So much happened. What a cool time. Alright. Okay, so this is going to be our little candy molds. So we can get rid of that one. And we'll do the final one. Final guy it is. Let's do it. So, we're going to make a gummy bear. Hello? Come here. Gummy bear, come here. I'm trying to place you in the frame. Go in the frame. Okay, he doesn't want to hang out with us. Why not? Let me guess. He's a web P. He's a web P. God, I hate web P. Oh, and I can't even import it as a regular. Ugh. Awful. Let me see if I can add it as an image file, because usually you should be able to do that. Nope. You just can't use web Ps. I hate web Ps. Terrible. So annoying. Okay, well, you don't get to see what I'm working on, but I'll do it on the off screen here. As soon as it loads, it's really thinking about it. Whoa, bright. Also, if you guys can think of any candy that you would like to see, I would gladly make more. We're looking pretty good on our time. Also, I just realized I have a tool that lets me convert WebP, so I'm going to do that right now. So bear with me. I hope we don't skip any frames while we're doing this, because this is a little intense. There we go. So I should be able to quit out of this. And yeah, we have it. Perfect. Hey, there he is. Look at the boy. Okay. Little boy. What are we going to do with this guy? To the best of my understanding, we should go ahead and start with a UV sphere. Do we want to use a UV sphere? Yeah, we're going to use a UV sphere, and I'm going to use a lot of segments. It's going to be pretty dense. Okay, so let's stretch it out. Let's actually go into edit mode. And we're going to grab the top half of this. Right. And we're going to pull just the top half up. I think that looks all right. And then we'll grab the top and push it down. That's about a teddy bear shape. Now, the top part I'm not thrilled about. We're going to go ahead and bring all of this up. Actually, oh, wait, way better idea, way better idea. I know how to do this. Hold on. I do this every time, I know, I apologize. We're going to do UV sphere. And it does not need to be crazy dense. It can be 24 by 24. Let's do 36 by 36. 36 by 24, sure, because I literally cannot click today. I slept for a good, like, 5 hours last night, so I'm definitely not at peak performance for the time being, but such is life. Okay, so we'll do the same thing we did last time. Bring it down. And I was thinking I wanted to use pre-existing geometry, but why would we even bother with pre-existing geometry when I can literally just do this? I can just make new geometry. It's the whole point. It's 3D modeling. What am I thinking about? Okay, so I can come in here and I can loop cut this and I can do an odd number, which I'm thinking is going to be 13. Might be overkill. Who knows? And if I bring it out like that, proportionate using a sphere. I can smooth that out. Hello? This ain't it. Hold on. You know what I think I've done wrong? I think we need a bigger base. I think we want to use more of this. And I think keeping it... I should really be bringing that like super close to see my reference. Okay. Let's bring this in just a little bit. That looks all right to me. If I bring this down, we'll say that looks just about perfect. And now I will grab it again and we will do 15 instead of 13. And I'm going to start by leveling out the top part of it first. So we'll grab that one right there. And we'll just put it out to the length that I think it needs to be. Oh, yeah, much better. The head's going to be redone anyway, so I'm not worried there. So now we want to grab the whole thing and just kind of go for it a little bit. So squish this bad boy out. Man, he really creases here, doesn't he? That's like the big thing, isn't it? So he's probably even wider. Unfortunately, that means I got to redo everything. You know what? We're just going to go for it. I'm not messing around. We're not gambling. We're just going to go for it. That's a big boy. He's up. He's down. Bring him into the world of reality. Give him 13 again. And then we're here. We're back. And I only need to do a small proportion. There we go. Look at that. That's him. Done. Now we just give him a light little thing just to make sure that the body meets correctly. And we're in. We're here. We're done. Okay. So let's go ahead and grab the top of the head here and make sure that this gets corrected. Like that. And we're in. Gummy bear. Done. It's not even close to being done. Oh, man. Those sides. How am I going to get those sides to work? You know what? We're sculpting this bad boy. I didn't want to, but I'm doing it. Okay, so let's go ahead and first move this close. Put it in the... Nope. Put it in the back a little bit. And we're sculpting. Right. Should we remesh it? We should probably remesh it. Oh, that means I have to decimate it. I don't want to do that. But, you know what? Classic stream, classic tactics. We're back. We're here. So let's go ahead and make him a nice little hand. We're going to average everything out as we go, so we don't need to think too much about it right now. Just as long as we get the shape. Nope, 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 nope. You stay right where you were. We'll go just like that. And then we'll just keep going until we make it nice and the shape that we want. This is going to get a little disturbing for a bit, but I'm going to try my best to make it look cute, don't worry. Whoa, that was a jump scare. It's the scariest video game I've ever played. Let's get rid of that for now. I don't need to see that. I already know what it looks like. Okay, we're going to use really light smooths with a remesh. And the goal is just to get it fine. Go up a little bit. There we go. Look at that. That's progress. We do this well enough. We're done. All right. The back looks really good. This little segment right here could use a little bit, but I don't hate it as is. Especially once we put like a glass on this thing. I mean, it's going to be pretty see-through. It doesn't matter too much, I think. We'll get that neck nice and popped out. Put a crease in there later, but I'm not doing it yet. Winnie the Pooh has never looked better. Yeah, this looks fine. I kind of want to flatten the hands, but I think if I try to do that, I'm going to fail miserably. So let's not do that. Like, that's a really good looking bear. Whoever made this is better than me. And we're also working in a physical medium that I am not working in. So, good on you. You win this one, gummy bear maker. Okay, we'll remesh that, and then we'll go ahead and just average out some sides here. Look at that. That's not half bad. Round that head out just a little bit, and then I'm going to make some ears and a nose, and we should be going. Okay, ears. Let's start thinking about ears. I'm going to do this ear so I can see what I'm looking at. The ear is pretty flat right in the center here. So I'm going to just build it out. If I'm feeling really frisky, I think I will try to flatten it. No, stop doing that. Okay. We're back, we're back, we're back. Just a nice ear. That's way too much ear. There we go. Much better. Okay, the back needs to be kind of... Oh! Yo! He looks good! Fix that weird shape on the head, and actually maybe this part needs to be averaged. I think gummy bears look like that on the back. They don't have like a divot on the back of their head, I don't think. So I will do it like that, and I will remesh it, and then I will average all of this together, and we will call this a gummy bear. Look at that. Yeah, that looks a little bit more Ursa Major for this guy. Say that looks about right to me. And dare I try to flatten the ears? Dare I do it? Sure, why not? Let's give it a shot. Dare I do it? Why not? We're here. Let's do it. All right. We'll fix up just a little bit of this. And we're in. Cool. Now we got to make a nose. We got to crease the neck, and we got to make the legs. And we're done. So let's finish the face first. We'll call that just the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. Oh, he's revolting. You know what? What if he just doesn't have eyes? I've seen a lot of gummy bears that don't even attempt the eyes. I think I'm going to be one of them. I think the eyes might not track. So let's do the nose. That looks perfect. I want to try and flatten it a little bit, but otherwise, that looks perfect. Okay, so we did that. Let me go ahead and flatten just the tip of it. Just like this, very careful. You know what? Done. I'm not even going to think about it. That's it. He's good. He's got a little dimple like candy being made badly. We're set. Not going to even think about it. Legs. He's got to be able to sit flat. We're going to kind of copy the Snorlax design that we did last time. That actually looks just about perfect to me. So dare I try to say it looks like... Get out of here. Dare I say it looks like this? Like he's got like a ridge that balances him so he can sit flat. So we'll do that, and then I'll average it. I think we can up our averaging just a little bit. And we should have a shape. Want everything nice and flat. He's got to sit right down on his butt. Make sure everything just sits super nice and flat on the side there. He looks huge. Hold on. He looks so big. He's such a big boy. Okay. Oh well, this is our own style. We're not trying to copy. This is our... He looks so bad. Oh, I love him. This is my boy. Very pleased. Why does he look so big? What a good use of a highlight. Honestly, what a lovely use of a highlight right there. All right. I believe I want to call it here. Yeah, look how good he looks. Oh, man. Okay, so I'm feeling extra weird. What else is new, right? I kind of think it would be fun for our specific one to have a weird little reference. I was thinking about giving him an eye patch, but I'm thinking about Xing out one of the eyes. Oh, we should X out his butt, like an Animal Crossing villager. Absolutely, let's do that. All right, this isn't against TOS, I promise. If it's in Animal Crossing, it's in this game. And by this game, I mean this stream. Let's crease. Gonna make it really subtle. That's maybe not enough. Let's go up on that strength. We really want to hit the point correct. Actually, I'll do it right at the bottom so you don't even see it unless you're looking. Come on. Come on. We really gotta push this one. Thumb might be the way to do this. Hama. How are we gonna do this? Just go in. Maybe clay strips is a good way to do this. There we go. Actually, I didn't realize how good it was working. So I'll just give it one. We'll call it there. Joe! What's up? We're making a butt for a bear. There we go. Yeah, sure. That'll do. It actually looks a little weird. I sort of love that. I feel like I'm a little late to this stream, but I will stick around to watch the random streamer. You're not late at all. I've only been going for about an hour and 15. Did you just raid, Joe? I didn't get any message that you raided. Okay. We'll do it like this, and then I will show my work. Not streaming yet. Got it. Well, hello, Sir GameSin. We still have until 6 Eastern Standard Time. So we're going. To show off my work, what we have done today, we're actually about to hit the interesting part of the stream where I do shading and whatnot. But here's everything we've made. So we've made some sugar stars. We've made an Airheads Extreme. We made blueberry, strawberry, and a lemon wedge. And a really weird looking gummy bear. Whatever this is. Oh, a peppermint. We made a peppermint. So we're looking pretty solid. So let's color everything now. Let's size everything first. So the gummy bear is going to be my guide. Gummy bear is the average. So this guy is going to be a bit longer than the gummy bear. These should be... That one's big. This one's smaller. That one's smaller. Let's put these next to each other so I can get a reference. Okay. Should be a little bigger, like that, because it's two of them joined together. Peppermint? I have a hard time picturing what peppermint's supposed to look like. Peppermint's about the same size as a gummy bear, right? Yeah. Okay, that works. And then these guys are a little bit on the bigger side. With the lemon wedge being one of the biggest. Probably a little smaller than that. It looks a little hostile. There we go. And the nerd's rope, honestly, keep it thin. Pretty thin. Maybe even keep it a little on the shrunken side. Hey, there we go. Looks about right to me. So I'm going to go ahead and start painting stuff. Oh, also, I should ask, Joe, Simo, Gamesin, thank you for the sub. Joe, you're officially the first subscriber, and you got to test out my sound effect, and the sound effect worked. So that was lovely. Thank you so much, Joe. Always been a huge part of the chat. If anybody has any recommendations for additional candy, look at that first. Look at that first right there. Anybody wants to add candy, let me know what you'd like to see, because I could definitely make some more candy, I think. Okay, so let's start shading. This is going to be absolute chaos for a short little while. Let's start with these guys. We'll go to world settings, we'll come in here, and we'll change it over. I've messed up my whole setup. I gotta rethink everything. Mono interior. And a gift sub to Simo. Now everyone gets to join, and Simo, you get a really nice first tag for you. Make sure everything is shaded smooth, and we'll go for it. Joe's always just such a pal. Joe's kind of the man when it comes to stuff. Okay, so these candies here. Necro fried chicken is a regular. I mean, Violets and Jacks are regular, but you should make them pay for it, because they owe me their whole career. I'm joking. I'm joking, of course. Necro fried chicken is probably the most common regular after the two of you. We had a couple of regulars in the beginning, but I haven't seen them in a while. Necro has been on pretty much every stream. Okay, so we're going to interpret a little bit. Necro fried chicken gets a gift sub. Joe, you're doing it. You're the man right now. I saw you give out like a ton of subs in Violet's stream the other day. That was insane. I saw that and I'm like, what are you doing? Okay. I'm back. I'm here. I really appreciate that. Thank you. You've been a huge part of this as well, man. You've been super cool about everything. I don't think I'm going to be setting up any sub goals. It's just kind of not my energy. I'm definitely treating Twitch as a learning platform more than anything else. So, yeah. I think Violets would be the person to appreciate big sub goals and stuff like that a little bit more. Maybe one day I'll try to make a career out of all this sort of stuff, but for the time being, it's really just something to make me get out of bed and work. Okay, so I got Nerds, and I got these little candies from Spirited Away. I'm combining them together to make these candies. These sweet, sour, whatever candies. Boiled sugar candy. What colors should I use? Let's just start thinking. I really like mint green. I'm going to follow you on or I'm going to pass you on follower count. Maybe. Once... Oh, Joe, I haven't told you my big idea. Joe, if you can remember, when I'm not streaming, shoot me a message on Discord. I have to tell you something. I've already told Simo. I got an idea that's in the work a little bit in the future. And Simo's in on it. And yeah, I think you deserve to hear about it. So just remind me, because I will forget. I have a terrible memory. If that hasn't come across on stream yet, I have a really bad memory. Orange is the worst color, objectively. But I guess we have to use orange. Pink. I really want to stay away from purple. I like white. Simo likes orange. Why do you like orange? What is it about orange? What is orange all about? Also, I think we're going to do it like this, so we have a little bit more on the pink side. Keep it nice and scaled. And this is a good color spectrum, I would say. This looks fine. Okay. So that's our color. And I think I just want to have brown is orange too, and it's a pretty weird color. I definitely prefer brown over orange. If it weren't for Blender, I think I would not have a reason to like orange. Okay, we're going to call you... I'm just going to call it Nerds. It's not perfectly accurate, but I'm just going to call it Nerds. And I'll call you Nerds. Oh, it works. Oh, it works great. Perfect. If I copy and paste, we have a yellow one. If I copy and paste, we have an orange one. If I copy and paste, pink, copy and paste. I want a green. Copy and paste. Okay, it can make green, so we're set. Cool. There's Nerds, done. I might offset a few of these colors just a little bit to give us slightly more of the same color. Yeah, we'll do that. That works. That's a good color spectrum. So we have a little bit more green, a little bit more red. Yellow's pretty high, orange is low, pink is low. Perfect. Next. Next up, let's do the peppermint. Peppermint's pretty distinct. Peppermint's pretty weird. Let's try it. I gotta make a hypno spiral. Oh wait, I didn't finish the Nerds. What am I thinking? I don't like the specular. I'm not a big fan of that. Transmission should go up. Ooh. Look at that. Oh, it's kind of gorgeous looking when you do that. The alpha is me 0.9. Just enough so you can see some colors between each other. Yeah, just on the outer edges and stuff too. That looks great. Specular I might actually put up just a little bit. Boom. Nerds, done. Peppermint. I mean, objectively, it has to be a color ramp. And it is bright red, bright white. They get really close to each other. They have very little crossover. And I want to say it should be a wave texture. In my brain, it should be a wave texture with a radial gradient. Let's see if I'm correct. Radial gradient. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Oh, also, Simo, I gotta say, thank you so much for posting that guide on how to export, what are they called? BSDF textures. That's been super useful. That's been really nice to have. Hello? I did. It works great. Oh, look at this! We've done it! Oh, boy. Okay, so let's do 0.5. Oh, man. Can I make this... It's not going to work like this, right? No, it has to be the other way. Okay. I kind of wanted it to be wavier, weirder than this. Let's see if I can't pinch this. I'm going to try and add something in here to pinch it a little bit. I mean, this effectively does not matter, right? None of this is going to do anything. I was about to lose my mind just now. Kept texture painting same parts on a model over and over and over again. The UVs overlap. Oh, that's so annoying. Honestly, it's kind of the way it goes though, right? Oh, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Detail roughness with like a 10 on the detail, and that is it. Now, how do I spiral it? Sorry, I just punched my mic. I apologize. Spiral it, spiral it, spiral it, spiral it. How am I going to spiral this? There's no way. What if I just thinking. I don't know what I'm doing yet. I'm just thinking. What if I added another gradient and it was a sphere? Oh, yes. Yes! Okay. Now I just gotta make it work. Now I just gotta make it work. Actually, if I'm really thinking out loud here... Nope, it has to be this. Okay, so they combine together. By our powers combined... Ooh, that looks alright. I hate that seam. That seam is from the radial. Oh, that seam is bad. Oh, it's so close. Oh, that seam is awful. Why does there have to be a seam there? Oh, man. Oh, no. Come on. on, come on. There's a way to make this work. I know there is. Whoa. It has to be linear light. Wait, what was it? Where did it go? I thought it was linear light. Or was it overlay? Hello? What happened to it? Where was it? Was it not linear light? Am I totally wrong? It was linear light. What? You know what? I can kind of live with this. I think especially if I lower the scale down a little bit. Wiggle jams. This is a big wiggle jam, honestly. This, I can live with this. I'm taking this. I don't care. This is it. That's a peppermint. You look at that from far away. I don't care. It's done. We'll lower that scale down a little bit, and we'll lower the distortion down just a little bit. That's some good-looking peppermint. Thank you. That is very appreciated. All right, so we're going to call you Peppermint. I apologize for all my sniffling. TMI, I cut my nose hair last night. And then I got a bunch of cats and just put them in my face. And there was nothing to block their hair from going deep into my sinuses. So once I finish stream, I'm going to jump in the shower and purge myself. So until then, I'm just going to be kind of sniffling. Oh, Joe, you do have to show me how to set up better TTTV. We'll do that. We'll do that at some point. I'll shoot you that message on Discord, and we'll talk from there. We'll figure it all out. Okay, so we got ourselves a little bit of Airheads Extremes. Now, these have all sorts of different colors in them, and they're not super consistent with one another. I'm not doing that. You said it's super easy, barely an inconvenience. Yeah, you said that last time. I completely trust you. But nonetheless, I will consult you for your expertise nonetheless. Nope, we're going to keep it like that. Appreciate you. For these, I think saw is the way to go. Keep it nice and cool like that. Oh, it doesn't matter now, does it? Yeah, we'll keep it saw. Actually, we want a saw. Yeah. So I've been developing a game for maybe about a month or two now. And the game is basically a bunch of different rooms that you enter into, and they... I don't know if I've said this on stream, so I'll say it now. It is pretty closely related to a dream journal that I keep. So basically every room you enter is a dream room, right? And by the end of it, there's a goal that you are accomplishing. There is a narrative to it, but it's just kind of sorry, I'm like hurting my brain right now. I'm making a game. It's a walking sim with some gameplay elements, but for the most part, it is a walking sim that is just trying to learn how to make games and how to put ideas together. So this specific room, there are children characters, and to sort of sell the vibe of kids existing in this world, I made a kids rave. Those cheesy kind of things that you see on cruise ships, where kids get together and they have like a weird like club that they like dance in and stuff. So I'm trying to sell that idea. So yeah, that's basically the end of that thought. You know what? I see how we're gonna do this. I see how we're doing it. Yeah. I have a lot of plans for games that I want to make. As I'm sure every game developer in the entire world would also probably say the exact same thing. So I'm trying my best to be like very explicit with developing these games, rather than just kind of being loosey goosey and letting things happen. I'm like, I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do this. I'm sure this applies to most creative people, but for me, things don't get done unless I have like a schedule to keep. So streaming has been a big part of that for me, and then I try to also do it just in my like personal life. But yeah, it's all for the sake of making games. Here we go. Looks a little weird. I'm actually inclined to make this more of a pink. Like that color. And I'm inclined to wash out this green a little bit. I'd eat that. Me too. Simo is our resident expert of 3D modeling. Simo is a wonderful 3D modeler, and any humbleness that they give you on the subject is them just being super nice. But I think Simo would agree with this. 3D modeling is about being comfortable with your tool set and being able to just sort of execute on things. Being able to like, this is what I want to make, and you just make it. And so the more I 3D model, the closer I'm going to get to that. And so this first game, I'm basically just going and going and going and making whatever I want to make, with the hope that I will have gotten good enough that on my next game I can deliberately go in and be like, here's how to do the 3D modeling, here's how to do the code, here's how to do this, here's how to do that. So I'm hoping it'll be a really deliberate like psh when I go for it. Because my next game, so I have a lot of game ideas already in the works. The game that I'm going to be working on after this one is way more code heavy. It is not, it has a lot less 3D assets. The 3D assets I want to be high fidelity and I want them to be really nice, but the game is mostly going to rely on like code. It's mechanical. So the sooner I can like nail this stuff down, the better. There we go. You know what? Actually, I think I like it better at 0.4. Yeah. Oh, that looks perfect. That looks exactly like what a candy looks like. If I'm being extra crazy, let's offset it ever so slightly. Boom. That's it. It's done. She's done. Okay, so I kind of want to try and put sugar crystals on this. I got to figure out how to do that. So, first off, let's say this looks good. I'm going to add a little bit of the transmission, and by a little bit, I immediately put it to 5 because I'm crazy. Let's do 0.3, and let's put that roughness way up. Like 0.6. The alpha should be even lower than the other one. These are pretty see-through sort of objects. Dare I put a little bit of metallic on here? No. No, I won't. No, I won't. No, I won't. Specular will put to 0.4. Oh, man, it's really lacking right now. It's missing some stuff. I don't have any original game ideas. Rather, just note down my friend pictures a game he wants to make because he can't do art well in his own words. Do you also do 3D modeling? I should have asked that right when you started. I didn't even think. I apologize for that. Oh, am I really going to subsurface this thing? That's such a bad idea, isn't it? Sure, we'll do it. Live boldly. Live freely. No, but I would like to in the future. Honestly, just do it. Honestly, just do it. Like, I sat and thought about 3D modeling for years, years, and I was like, no, I'm gonna learn how to do C++ first, and no, I'm gonna set up my music making stuff and all this sort of stuff. And eventually I was just like, let's do it. And it didn't take long to get decent. I mean, I don't think I'm great, but like, it didn't take that long. You're making pixel sprites. That is dope. That is very cool. Okay, so fun fact. I don't know how good your computer is. I'm not going to make any assumptions. Don't destroy your computer if you can help it. But I use cycles. Yeah, I also love pixel art. I use cycles, right? Cycles is one of the computational engines for Blender. When I zoom in, you see all these little pixels. That's the computer trying to figure out where things go in a certain amount of time, right? If you instead use Eevee, which is the default, certain things don't work. But look how quickly it renders. So you lose a little bit of functionality on certain things. I mean, you gain functionality in other ways, but like it's instant. It's so fast. It's so light on your computer. So if you started with 3D modeling, just use Eevee, or even just don't do any UV editing. Like, only do shapes. Because if I go here and I'm looking at just the shapes, there's nothing, right? This is instant. This doesn't use like barely any processor strength at all because it's just geometry. So yeah, something to keep in mind if you want to try and 3D model on a budget. Otherwise, back into it. Oh, and you'll definitely ruin your computer if you do what I do and remesh things at 100. I've done that twice on stream, and I had to crash my stream. So just be careful remeshing, subdividing, stuff like that. Otherwise, no problem. You could run it on pretty much anything. Okay, we're back. Let's go ahead and make our little crystals. Okay, so I think I have to use a color, right? I think I'm forced to do this. But otherwise, we're just trying to make little crystals. So let's get rid of that. Actually, you can stay. No, we'll get rid of that. Weird how in the 1990s it took a supercomputer to render Toy Story. Things have changed. It's weird to think how good computers have gotten, but it's also weird to think how, like, code has been re-implemented. Like, if you took modern code and ran it on old computers, you would certainly have a problem, but it would run better than the code that ran back then. Like, code has been made so much smarter in recent memory that it's difficult to really quantify, like, where it goes wrong. I'm not using the correct words to say this, but I hope you understand what I'm saying. Oh, wait, no, I want to... Oh, what am I doing? I'm doing this badly. Depends on the code, though. That's fair. That's very, very fair, actually. There's so much abstraction today. You want to give us a rundown on what you mean by that? I think that'd be an interesting thing for everybody to hear. To the best of your knowledge, of course. Also, I think I don't want a Musgrave. I think I want a Vernoi. And I'm going to use a very specific Vernoi. All the libraries they use, yes. My favorite asset, or my favorite like thing about 3D modeling nowadays, is when you look at old video games, any old CG thing, the thing that mattered was the amount of vertices you had, or faces for that matter. Hold on. I'm dying. Oh, I'm dying, Squirtle. Okay, I'm back. The thing that determined how quickly things could render was the amount of faces things had. So this has like, I don't know, like 100 faces on it. It would render pretty badly back in the day. But nowadays, the thing that determines how fast things render is texture. Literally all this stuff that I'm doing right now. Which is very weird that, like... Hold on, what just happened? Why is there a gradient here? What is this? Oh, I'm on the wrong object. Okay. Yeah, it's like swapped, whether textures are intensive or polygons are intensive. Some people don't even know how to do things in pure code. They just import function from some library and optimization isn't that great. That's like... That's the new norm. That's like it for most people nowadays. I mean, I'll even throw myself in that boat. Like, it's hard to know nowadays. Okay, we're trying to make salt crystals. I'm doing my best to... Oh, there we go. I see them. You see them? We got little salt crystals. Let's shrink them down a little bit, make them kind of big. Where are you? Oh, that might be the subsurface, actually. It's hard to tell. Let's turn that subsurface off for just a second. Where are you? Why am I having trouble seeing this? Oh, it's reversed. Okay, no, we have to use a color ramp. That's what the problem was. I knew something weird was happening. Okay. So we have some major problems with our setup here. I think I might have to skip the salt crystals looking at our time right now. Although we do have a bit of time. Oh, there we go. That's what I was trying to do earlier. I wonder why it didn't work. Perfect, 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 perfect. We're here. Exactly. That's exactly what I want. Okay, we have it all set up. Now we want just the crystals. Just the crystals. How do we get just the crystals? Hama. I want just these little crystals here. Come on. How am I going to make this work? Don't you love it when you search for an issue on software and the answer is it's a known issue and will be fixed in the future? Wish there was 68 followers so I would be the funny number. Thank you for the follow, by the way. My favorite thing on the internet is when you Google, like, how to blank, and the first result is a Reddit post of people being like, it's already been answered. And you're like, you're the first Google result. You're number one on Google. It doesn't matter if it's been answered before. You're the one. You're the answer at this point. Just answer it. If you already know the answer, just answer it. I find that so strange when people do stuff like that. How weird. Okay, I'm going to get rid of this Vernoi texture. I'm going to try a Musgrave. Or even then, they'll link you the like correct one. They'll be like, it's here, go look at it. And you look at it and it's like 404, page does not exist anymore. It's like, thank you for linking something that doesn't exist anymore. You're a real saint. Like, why be so edgy when somebody's just asking for help? What a strange thing to do. Whoa, that's not what I want. I don't want the normal. People ask obvious questions that you could Google in 2 seconds. I mean, I've been there. I've been that person. I've been that person a lot. I'll admit it. I don't know. It's like tough. You just don't know sometimes. What is happening? Why can I not make this work? There we go. That's what I wanted. It's not a matter of like wanting to wait. It's just not knowing where to look for the answer. I mean, it's like you can Google things, but I think a lot of people aren't very good at Googling. My mom is that way. I'll be like, just Google it, and she'll Google like 2 sentences, and it's like, Google does not know how to parse that many words. Just break it down, make it small. Oh, this is it. Look at that. Those are some crystals. Oh, you make them a little bit smaller. Look at these salt crystals. Okay, let's put them on top. So I'm going to go ahead and add a mix RGB. Oh, it looks perfect. Yo, look at that. Google is bad at Googling. I've seen a couple of cases for sure. Yo, look at this. Let's go ahead and overlay it. I'm gonna go ahead and I think we just want to mix. Mix and clamp should do it. Other times Google gives you, I hate it when a seal throws a fridge at me. What is that? Is that a reference to something? I have not heard of the seal. Okay, I'm willing to call it this. Let's look at this. That looks pretty good. I mean, could it be better? Yes, of course it could be better. But like, yo, that looks pretty solid. You see a bunch of these from this distance, indistinguishable. You can't even tell. I did my 4 years in prison at this point. Last thing I will do, since I'm being very, very detail oriented, is I will up the sugar content. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on. We're gonna do Fat Gummy Bear. I'm excited for this one. Let's see, Little Gummy Bear, what are we doing? What colors can gummy bears be? That's where we're gonna start. What flavor gummy bear? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just take some metrics here. Blackberry. Blackberry gummy bear, right? That's a cool flavor. Next, we want cherry. Perfect. Next, we are going to skip orange because I have a lot of orange already. Yellow, I don't even know what a yellow gummy bear represents, but yellow is obviously such a nice gummy bear color, and I'll put it a little on the marigold side. Next, green apple. Green apple is a little also on the yellow side, so right about there. The iconic green. Yep, that's the one. All the poisons and everything in it. What's next? Alright, you know what? For the sake of chat, we're doing this. Kingdom Hearts reference. Sea salt ice cream. We're going to do a sea salt ice cream in honor of Kingdom Hearts. Right about there. What next? I mean, I guess we'll just do a blueberry, or like a blue raspberry, whatever the heck they call these things. Okay, so I'm going to put a very small probability that you get a white, and that's like a defective one, right? The chance of you getting the sea salt is also pretty low, so we'll keep it like that. The rest of them have pretty standard odds. And I'm going to go ahead and add a black one. Maybe a slightly... Notice me, senpai. Wow. All right, Joe, you have your time in the limelight. What do you want? Let's hear it. See, the fun thing is Joe did not have a follow-up. A teal. Okay, that's going to be our sea salt. Teal's our sea salt. How is 0.1 all the way up here? What the heck? No, 0.1. Hey, Joe, I have a creative exercise if you want to think about it. I have to figure out a way to allow people to vote on the quick sketch using my channel points. I have no idea how I'm going to do it yet. Okay, there's an off chance that you get a really dark brown. Very low chance. Alright, what does a gummy bear look like? Gummy bear has a decent amount of subsurface. I don't want to go too hard on it. We'll keep it kind of light. And then it's going to be transmission pretty high. Transmission roughness pretty high. Oh, cola! Yo. Yo, you've said it. Honestly, you've just said it. You've said the activating phrase for me. Thank you so much. Cola is it. Yeah, Cola Bear, for sure. Oh, man. Sir Gameson, super nice of you. Okay. The alpha should be decently small. It should be pretty see-through, I think. Especially if it's going to have a little bit of subsurface to it. That should, like, fit really well. Should have a clear coat. Yeah, put a clear coat on this thing. Clear coat roughness to 0.2. Oh man, the Cola Bear. That's such a good take. I love that. If I had a way that I could fully shade a Cola Bear and separate between them, I would do that. That's such a good thing. Thank you so much for that. That I would have never thought to do that. Specular, it can go up a little bit. There we go. And then last but not least, we go ahead and we take this guy and we add... Boom, done. What is done? Did I just say that? Sometimes I just talk, I don't even know what I'm saying. I mean, I don't ever really know. Ooh! Yo! Look at our man. You made a vote thing? Where'd you do that? How did you do that? And where is it? In chat? Dude, I don't know. I don't even see it. That's crazy, Joe. That took like no time at all. Okay, so we got our bear. What is happening? I can't see anything that you guys are seeing. Okay, so far we have high odds for teal. Those aren't red approved. I don't even know what you're talking about. I can't even see it. We're getting a lot of teal, and I want teal to be probably statistically the lowest one that we get. So let's go ahead and do this. And I'm going to add one right here. And this is going to be the same color as this. Everything else I feel pretty comfortable getting just about anything on. And I'm going to... This one I'm also going to add. Joe has done something to this chat, and I have no control over it. I don't know what is happening. Okay, I was gonna say, before things get out of control and before I lose everything, let's keep it candy themed today. It's got to be candy. Whatever it is, it's got to be candy. These guys really want to be teal. They like want nothing else but to be teal. How did you do it? What does it look like for you guys? I'm so confused. Okay, those are pretty good odds. We probably want a little bit more green. So let me add another green here. Just like that should do. Knockoff Snicker bars. Just type /pull to create it. Do you guys have those alligator-shaped candies? I think we do. We have the shark gummies where it's teal on top and it's white on the bottom, and it's like the best gummy that's ever existed. Oh, Sir Gameson, by the way, I forgot to ask. Whereabouts are you from? Obviously, you know, no specific details, but are you in the United States? Are you European? Where are you from? These are good odds. These are good gummy bears. I'll take it. There we go. There's our gummy bear done. We got a good little algorithm that just makes a gummy bear nice and easy. If I'm feeling extra crazy, somewhere 4 hours ahead of you. Ahead. So that means Europe. Good to know. Good to know. If I was trying to be very distinct with these, I would use a Fresnel for what are they called? Frigiel, whatever the French pronunciation of it is, to add a little iridescence to this guy. I love me some iridescence. I'm going to skip it for now. We might come back to it. So we got a gummy bear algorithm. Why do we have so many materials? What the heck is all this? Why is there a million materials? What is all this? Did it make clones every time I copied one? That's weird. What the heck is that emote? I don't know what I'm looking at. Okay, we'll look at some candy together. We'll make sure of that. So I'm gonna do this one last. Let's go ahead and get rid of our gummy bear, and we got our blackberry. The blackberry should be like this, and it should be really transmissive. I have no clue what is even going on anymore. I feel like there's like a secret chat that everyone's talking in that I can't see, which is fine. I'm glad you guys are having fun. I have no idea what's happening. All right. Got everything looking pretty good. Dare I even say we add a metallic to it? I'm going to add a metallic to it. Oh man, don't even get us started on PogChamp. What a disaster that man is. Okay, so this is going to be blackberry. Nice and easy. I tried and add displacement to it, but I don't think it's needed. We'll go ahead and grab blackberry and make a clone. And you are strawberry. And strawberry is lovely because it's just an easy color. Let's do this one as well, and let's make sure that it works. Needs to be brighter. And probably a little bit higher on the red content. I might even lower the saturation down a little bit. Right there. There we go. That's a little bit of a... That Fresnel would probably be the best course for this. Let's copy that. and subsurface it just a little bit. That's what we've been doing for all of them. Let's do it for this one. There we go. Nice and easy. Now, you're going to get blackberry again, and we're going to double you. You are orange, except it's not an orange. It is orange, lime, lemon, which I could just call citrus. That being said, could I make a couple of these different colors too? Probably. So blackberry, citrus, and strawberry. All good. We will add a color ramp. And the color ramp will be bright, like nuclear bright orange. It will be nuclear bright lemon. And it'll be nuclear bright lime. And actually, if we're feeling extra froggy, let's add a grapefruit. Because grapefruit is actually a dope flavor that nobody appreciates. And we'll do that. So just a tiny chance that you get the grapefruit. And we'll put a random on it. Bada boom. Cool. So we now have a bunch of candy. We've made a bunch of candy. We're actually looking at pretty good time, all things considered. We did all that pretty fast. I didn't make any of the vessels to put the candy in, but that could be for another stream. Look at that. So this guy likes to be teal. These guys like to be pink. That guy should hopefully like to be a little bit more on the green side. We're looking good. So, everybody. Oh, I see your poll. Oh, it showed up all of a sudden. I see the poll. I see your poll, Joe. So now the question remains, what are we going to make? What is the goal for today? We can make any candy you guys like. I heard some talk about the alligator gummies. What are we feeling? Ideally, I'd like to go more into the fantasy realm. The more based on reality it is, the less interested I am. Sour bombs. It's a good candy, but not sweet. Kind of devious to give to young children on Halloween. Shame on you, Reddit user. I believe that's called a warhead for us. Alright, we're here. You're talking about this, right? Oh. Yeah, you're talking about this, right? You're talking about these guys. It's kind of like the blueberry already. Let's look up yours. Yours is called a sour bomb. Oh, we have these. I've seen these. Now, I don't want to say no to it, but I don't know if it's visually distinct enough. I want something very visually distinct. I'm kind of thinking like a toffee. Oh, we should make something in a wrapper. Oh, man, we should make a wrapper. If I don't have any strong decisions, we're making a wrapper. I forgot to even think about that. Yeah, like little red and brown wraps. There's an idea. I'm willing to take anything though. I don't wanna railroad anybody. weird marshmallow fish or mouse or whatever animal. I like them. I like them, but why are they in animal shapes? Um, that was strange. Twitch was trying to ban you for the word fish. What? What is fish? How is fish a bad word? Um, Sir Gameson, you have activated a phrase in me. Um, Marshmallow fish really connects with a deep part of who I am. Because I've made a lot of fish on stream at this point. I have no idea why that was a ban term. I did not ban the word fish. It wasn't even spelled like a fishing scheme. Fish, animal, they in animal. What a weird, what a strange thing to ban people for. Marshmallow fish, I really like that. That'd be a nice color scheme too. The really light pastel white, green, yellow, pink. Okay, let's do it. Let's make a fish. And then I think I want to make something in a wrapper, and we can probably make one more. So if anybody wants to come up with a third option, we'll do a third option. So let's hide all of this. Let's make a new one. Fish hype. Man, I'm always making fish. We're going to call it a mellow fish. I am always making fish. I am fish guy. That's like just been my role. One day I will transcend fish. So I have something very terrible to admit to everybody. It's actually how this fish thing started. This is actually the whole reason why the fish thing has started. I am eventually going to work on a fishing game. I thought it was going to be my first game, but it ended up being pretty coding intensive. It might be my second game. But I'm working on a fishing game. And so my first couple of streams, I made like exclusively fish. And now I'm like destined just to make fish all the time. So it is ultimately my own fault. I am the one who did it. I am the one who done it. Okay, let's see this thing. Yikes. Yikes. Why did it do that? And then you asked for fish with gun. So, Joe, it's actually your fault. Let it be known that it's Joe's fault. That didn't do anything for us. Okay. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and expand like that. That's pretty good looking. Okay, so let's make the actual fish shape. Little fishy tail. I sort of like it crimping there on that edge. That looks really good. So I'm going to keep it like that, but we're going to push a couple of features forward because they're a little fussy. Like this looks bad. Oh yes. Oh, that's so cool. Like a little like wine bottle opener. That looks decent. That looks really decent. I remember how Salesman pitched the description of Fishing Planet. Fishing Planet? What is Fishing Planet? Is that a game? I love like games pitches in general. They're always very weird. Like I think Devolver is the company that has really mastered the idea of like games marketing, because they're just like, yeah, it's not serious. Can you all chill? It's a fishing game. Got it. Like, God bless Devolver Digital. I'm kind of willing to say this is it. Like, that's a marshmallow fish. Oh, wait, actually, I see it. We weren't looking at the right angle. Let's grab these two. Give me them loops. What does that mean? Is that brother give me the loops? Look at this. Little fishy boy. He's got like a thing that you can grab onto and eat. He's kind of like a takoyaki. If I'm feeling extra froggy, and I'm always feeling froggy, if I'm feeling extra froggy, we're gonna do two things. We're gonna make takoyaki out of this. Devolver published Loop Hero. Got it. How am I gonna do this? Okay, this is gonna require a bit of thinking. Bear with me. I've made this a little harder than I need to. As per the norm. As per the norm. Okay. What I want to do is I want to grab these and do that. Hear me out. Hear me out. I got an idea. It's going to come together, I promise. It's just a matter of if it'll come together quick or not. No. No, I'm freaking out. Okay. Check this out. This should work. This should work. To the best of my understanding, this should work. I love Devolver Digital. Just thinking about Devolver Digital. Thinking about that, they did that, like, conference where the lady was bleeding out of her eyes. It's like, they're crazy. They're, like, the crazy coolest people ever. Okay. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing now. If you can't, be patient. Push you in. Push you forward. The whole thing can be shrunk down a little bit after we do this. Oh, it works. It works. Okay, cool. We're set. Just enough. And then we take it and we go like that. And we take it and we go like that. And we grab... I messed up. We grab that one. And we grab that one. What? Oh. Oh, whoops. I messed up royally. Okay. We're back. What just happened? I'm very confused. Because I thought I had done... They did publish Enter the Gungeon. Oh, I see what's going on. I see. Okay. I botched this. I botched this kind of royally. As per the norm. We got to break that apart. And we got to break this apart. What? There's a vertice free floating in here. What the heck is going on? I'm very confused. I'm very confused. I don't know what's going on. Did that fix it? That fixed it. That was a weird problem to have. Okay. And now this one has the exact same problem. So let's fix this. Wow, this is a confusing error. Blender, everybody. Big round of applause for Blender. You subdivide things and it's just like, nah, it clips now. Okay, so if everything is correct, we should be set. Correct. So if I go back to this, no. Why does it look so bad? All right. Nope. 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 Undo all that. Undo all that. Undo all that. I'm gonna let it just be bad. I don't care. You want to be bad? Sure, you can be bad. I don't care. If it looks good, it looks good. I don't care. Blender, I don't know what you're doing, but sure, we'll keep it. There's my takoyaki. It's a little marshmallow takoyaki. We'll make it a little skinnier. And he's set. Little marshmallow boy. Okay, what is next? What was next after the marshmallow fish? Let me scroll up. You said sour bombs. Is there another sour candy that isn't this? Let's go back to Google. Oh, I said wrappers. I wanted to make a wrapper candy. Best sour candy. Oh, I guess the rope is kind of... Oh, sour worms. That's a good one. That's a good one. Sour worms, that's a pretty good one. That's a good one. Gummy worms. That's a really good one. Yo. Alright, we'll make a worm. Sure. Alright, that's 2 votes on gummy worms. We're doing gummy worms. And then we're going to do a wrapper, and then I'm done. I'm a little bit worried about how I'm going to make the wrapper, but I have an idea. Okay. Let's move on with our life to... I'm pretty sure we want a cube. Like, I objectively think we want a cube. Right? It's more like that. And then we want to divide it by 22. Right? And then I want to just say that it's nice and easy. Boom, 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 boom. Should have done an odd number. Should have done an odd number. Okay. That'll be the head. That'll be the head. Okay, and we subsurface it. Gummy worm! I love that. It's a gummy worm. We've done it. I could probably... I mean, I could flatten it. I kind of like how dramatic it is. What do we want to do to make this a little better? Tell you what, I got a couple ideas. Let's do that edge and this edge, and gummy worms, I think, have like a pretty flat bottom. So we'll do like that, and we'll raise it up just a little bit. And I'm kind of willing to say that we just want to get rid of all of this. Cut it all off. Gummy worm. I don't know what else to do this. Any other ideas while we're here? I gotta make it two-toned. That's gonna be a little fun to do. I should probably focus on that, actually. Let's not get ahead of ourselves before I even know what I'm doing. So let's say that's gummy worm. Done. Problem solved. Next up, we're gonna make a wrapper. Take a wrapper out to lunch and spit out the chain, as MF Doom once said. Rest in peace, MF Doom. Best rapper that ever lived. Alright, how on earth are we gonna do this? I got it. I got it. We want to use a UV sphere. We want it to crunch a little bit on that side and come out, not that way, come out just a little bit on that side. Oh, this is it. I've done it. I know what I'm up to. Wow, I've never had a bigger brain in my life. Okay. So let's go ahead and edit mode. Middle 1 1 1. So I actually don't want to do it like that. I want to go like this. One, two, three, four, 5. Okay. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then we pull them out. And in. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the edges. I got to figure out where the edges start and where they end. I could control click. I'm not doing it. And then I'm going to extrude. Using global, I'm going to use only an X extrusion. And we'll extrude by -0.5. So I will copy the same thing over here, and this time we will actually use a control click, which I did wrong. We will extrude edges using only X of 0.5. Oh, we're here, we're doing it. Okay. Now comes the part that's a little weird. What a bee. I like that bee. That's a cool emote. Now, I could make it a little bit harder for myself, but I don't see a reason to, since this is already going to be pretty hard. So we'll say there. Hello, sir. Too much. We'll say that looks all right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the whole thing, and we're going to round it out a little bit. Just 0.2 by 3 times. Okay. I'll redo those edges in just a second. I'm not going to do this yet. Okay, so this is wrapper A. I am going to copy it, paste it. Wrapper A can chill, and this is wrapper B. Wrapper B is my test subject. All right, let's go for it. Sculpt mode. So we're just trying to make a weird shape here, and I'm going to do something very specific in just a second. So let's see. Let's do a 0.3. Yeah, I thought that would happen. Oh, this is tough. This is tough. Here's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. Is I want to make it look like foil. And I guess that kind of works. It doesn't look that bad. That doesn't look half bad. It's a little weird. I think what I might do, let's try something else real quick. Let's grab these points and let's twist them. Come on. Just once. Why does the helmet ooh-woo? Oh no. We have ooh-woos in chat. Things are getting out of control. Wow. I could just mangle this thing if I really wanted to. Man, I don't know if I love this idea. Oh no, they're growing. Also, I gotta figure out if I have an emote slot. And if I do, what my emote is going to be. I know Joe is gonna want me to do fish with gun. I attempted it. But it's too big. You got one right off the bat. I know exactly what you're thinking. That doesn't fit though. Well, it's not size. It's like the perspective of it is off. It's like super, super wide. Actually, I could probably remake fish with gun. Make a weird looking Swedish fish candy. Could try that. I'm not loving this one. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do something a little bit dumber, a little bit easier. We have wrapper A. I'm looking at this. I don't love that either. Goodbye. I'm just going to delete it. I'm going for it. I don't care. We got an icosphere of 4. That's perfectly fine. We're going to go into sculpt mode. I'm going to clothify. There's not a lot that I can clothify, unfortunately. It did look like a weird wrapper. Actually, I just want to twist this thing. Oh, I want to just twist it. I just want to give it a nice big twist. Where's the twist? Twist. That's kind of what they look like, is they twist. They get all weird and mangled. Oh, that's what I should have done. Okay. We're here. I know how to do it now. So I want to grab a point on the top and a point on the bottom. That looks great. We want to separate them. And we want to proportion and use a sharp. That's not a sharp. That's a sharp. Just like that. And then I'm going to... I might even leave it like this. That's kind of strange. Like a really cheap company would not even have like the special part that comes off. Has anyone else noticed that red stream is rather quiet? It is pretty quiet. What makes you say that? You trying to make some noise? You mean my mic is quiet? The volume. That's strange. My even like my speaking voice is pretty quiet. Loud enough for me. I can turn up a little bit if you want me to. Tell you what, I can do it real time. Oh, how's that? Is that a little bit better? Checking 1, 2. Checking 1, 2. I always feel like I'm screaming when I stream. Yeah, I just turned my mic up a little bit. Hopefully anybody who had compensated for my quiet stream didn't just get their ears blown off. Whoa, careful. Unless it's Joe, in which case I'm happy that your ears got blown off. Okay, this looks bad. Hold on, we're back to this. There we go. That's good enough for me. I might even try and crease it a little bit here. Right? If we crease the correct way, we should be pretty good. That looks mangled to all ends. That looks like a melted candy. I love it. I actually really like this. It looks so stupid. Okay, we'll take it. So normally, you know what, I'll do it right now. Actually, I'll do it right now. We're here, I'll do it. Let's fix this bad boy. Extrude a vertice. Extrude another vertice. Let's connect all of them together. And then I'm going to subdivide this, say 7 times. And this looks just awful enough to work. Cool. We'll do it just like that. Bring it on in a little bit. Look how bad that looks. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's terrible. Okay, well, somehow I didn't think this was going to be the worst one I made. But I'll take it. I'm proud of him. I'm proud of him nonetheless. He's a part of the family. To finish my sentence earlier, I think I might try to remake Fish with Gun. I think I'm going to make a Fish with Gun. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are you guys getting static? Do you guys get static when I talk? Is it kind of fuzzy to you? I'm getting a little bit of weird static on my end. You guys hear that? Yes, no, maybe so? Anybody? I think I fixed it. I can't hear it anymore. I think I might have fixed it. Not really. Okay, that's fine. If you don't hear it, that's good with me. Okay, here's a really bad looking candy. Look at him. Oh, it looks disturbing. Oh, it's going in the game for sure. Oh, it's going in the game for sure. Oh, it's terrible. It's the worst thing I've ever made. Okay. You're gonna be called Rapper. Alright, let's make the final set. How many polys? That's a good question. Let's go ahead and put him over here. Let's take the gummy worm and put it down here. And shrink it. Gummy worm should probably be about that big, I think. And the marshmallow, we'll go ahead and shrink you down. Alright, what's the poly count on this thing? 1,700. It's not the worst thing in the world. I'm thinking of it like as a Lindt chocolate. Dare I try to decimate it? Decimating it did nothing. It did not care that I decimated it. This thing's crazy. Sardine hard candy. There you go. And now it's 900. Let's go ahead and edit real quick, and I'm gonna just blunt force trauma this thing. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of all of this. Get rid of all of this. And we'll go ahead and just tries to quads it real quick. And now it's 600. It's actually really good as far as geometry is concerned. It needs a little bit of fixing, I think, but yeah, obviously it needs fixing. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's revolting. Okay, that's it. We're good. Cool. So let's sit and make them. So I'll start with you, the awful one. You'll be called Awful Foil. We're gonna want to convert it into like a nice deep red. We'll do a slightly shinier red. If the ends were green, it could be frog candy. I like that logic. I like that logic a lot. I think we don't have enough time to execute on it, but I'm going to keep that in the back burner. There's always a dark blue one. There's always like a dark blue version. There we go. Those are our colors. Might want to make this one a little bit more on the appealing side. Let's say 0.2, but the saturation at max. There we go, just like that. I'm going to do the exact same thing as before because I can't help myself from taking the easy way out. And we're going to put the metallic up to max. We'll say roughness is 0.25. The IOR needs to be pretty big. Transmission can be decently high. Look at that. She's shiny. I gotta fix that weird little thing at the bottom, but I gotta fix the whole thing anyway, so sure. Nice and shiny. A little bit of clear coat roughness, I think will do it. And we'll say that is probably it. So that's the most disgusting candy I've ever made in my life. It makes blue pretty easily. It makes brown pretty easily. It makes blue. Yeah, we're good. Dint chocolate. Oh, that's a top tier. Wow, that's a top tier right there. That you deserve a medal for that one. Marshmallow. Okay, so color ramp, we're just gonna keep doing the same thing every single day because we're a broken record. This one is really simple. It is pastels. So the base pastel is that color. I'll make 4 of them. I like 4. 4 is a good number. I'll lean more on the white, though. We're going to do pretty heavy white. And we'll put a rare color, a rare spawn. There's always... Not that one. There's always a lavender. There's always a weird green. What's the last color? I'm kind of thinking like a deep, like blue could be really interesting. Light pink with powder white. I don't think I can add powder super easily like that. So what about like a red like that? This guy actually needs his saturation turned down. We want it pretty much just to be a marshmallow. I'll plug this into subsurface color despite the fact that I don't think we're doing any subsurfacing. Am I going to make it powdery? I don't think so. I don't think we're making any powder. How do I want to make it powdery? How are we going to do this? Maybe you're onto something. Maybe you're onto something. The flakes flick off and get on your clothing. Let's look up a picture of a marshmallow real quick. I'm not gonna guess. I want to look up. No. I've had that happen to me. I know what you're talking about. I'm just trying to figure out how to make that. I suppose it is just subsurface scattering, isn't it? It's just like a very small layer of subsurface scattering. There you go. That's what you want. Ooh, I could crack it. Okay, let's crack it a little bit. Let's do that. How am I going to do this? Okay, so I want to put a Vernoi and a color ramp and a mix. And we'll do it like that, and like that, and like that, and like that, and like that. Hama, 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 hama. I just want the outline. Just the outline. There we go. 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 So it needs to be that weird powdery white color. I can kind of see it. It's pretty small. Yeah, that's such a small difference. We'll leave it like that for now. I don't think I have the time to really sit and like question it. And we'll up that. There we go. That's our little gummy boy. Last but not least. Oh gosh, I don't have any time. What is a gum? Okay, so it has two sides. I think the easiest way I know how to do this is to put a bunch of... Just to put two color ramps down. Oh gosh, I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out. Color ramp. Color ramp. I'm going to make one, and then I'm going to remake one. And I want to use a checkerboard. How is this going to work? How is this going to work? This doesn't make any sense. Let's try it. Sure. So if I make it really small, like that, and we put in a texture coordinate and a vector mapping, generated, and then we go up just a little bit. Or, better yet, I can just scale it way up, like 0.1. There we go, just like that. Okay, get out of here, gummy bear. Actually, you know what? I want only the gummy worm. Let's go down. Gummy worm is now not a part of this, and we're closing all that. And we're going to 0.1 everything. There we go. That's gummy worm. Done. Okay. So we're between two things. Oh, this is going to be very strange. Okay, so let's do... What color gummy worms are there? There's the classic red and blue. Red, blue, green, orange. The rest of them are terrible. So I'm going to make my own. So we're going to do it like this. So we want bright red. We want bright green. purple has been a pretty common theme all day. I'm going to do cyan. I love cyan. Cyan's such a cool color. Like a minty sort of teal cyan. And I kind of like the weird clear ones. They don't taste good, but I do like the way they look. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this, put it down here, and this one is going to be blue. Blue. Orange. Like that kind of orange. What is going to go with cyan? Cyan screams yellow to me. Maybe like that color. And then white to me, we'll actually do the purple. Okay, so now I want to do a mix RGB. Kind of been the whole vibe of the night has been mix RGB, and it's going to be mixed based on that factor, which didn't work. So the colors are actually more random than I thought. Or they're not random at all. Oh, I didn't randomize them. Oh, I'm dumb. Okay, okay, I see. We want a color randomizer. Oh no. Thinking as fast as I can. What if instead what I do, what if instead, I got it. I add a math node before this. And the math node gets multiplied. It gets... Oh, this is a terrible time to run out of ideas. Oh, it's like way too deep into this for me to like run out. Okay, I think we're gonna have to call it. I'm gonna have to sit and think about the math behind this. I wanted to use a gradient anyway instead of such a hard cut. So I'm gonna have to really sit and think about this for a second. Anyway, that's gonna be our gummy worms for the time being. They're not perfect, they're not done. We'll get there. So let me go ahead and show everything that we've done today, and then I'm gonna move on. Not a bad set. Not a bad set at all. There they are. That's 3 hours worth of candy, with some talking and hanging out and whatnot in between. Not the worst thing I've ever seen. We're really favoring the red spectrum, but I think that's just random chance. It should be better than that. Otherwise, that's been my time. Oh, let me go ahead and push it right there so we can just see it nice on screen. And yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and take a just couple minute break. Dink chocolate. Average taste experience. Every time you've gone to a convenience store, a little kid has mushed it down to a crumb. Good luck enjoying that. I'm going to take a quick little break. I'll be right back, and then I'm going to play some Pyre. So if you want to hear me do some really shitty voice acting, this is your place. And I will be right back. Ciao.